Hi Cancer, how are you? I hope that you guys have a normal reading because the other three have been kind of crazy, but I'm using my astrology deck and this one always brings the drama. Hey guys, my website is in the description if you are interested in checking out my shop. I hand make spiritual items you can use in your own individual practice for healing, for clearing of dark energy, for manifestation. That stuff is below. If you're interested in tipping me, at the very bottom of my description is my Venmo and PayPal. I do personal readings, but I'm not open to new clients right now. I should be able to take on new clients at the end of the month, beginning of next month. I will let you guys know when I do. Thank you so much for everybody that has been so supportive of Soulful Sundays. If you are interested in expanding your spiritual knowledge with me, I will be doing videos on Sundays where I channel on different spiritual topics. It's not a reading. We are putting out a poll. We as an I am putting out a poll on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, beginning of the week, and people are voting on what you would like to hear me talk about, and then we're covering it on Sundays. So subscribe and turn on your post notifications if you would like to be alerted when this happens. Also, it's good because I do readings, okay? I do them when I'm able to. I work with my guides and they don't always work on, we're gonna do it every single, I try to do it once a week, but sometimes I just have other stuff going on. So I'm sorry. It's just who I am as a person. I wish I could run on a schedule. I'm doing better these days, but it's still something that I'm trying to work on. So post notifications are good. So you know when I've posted. Anyways, let's get into your energy, Cancer, and see what you guys have coming in. I'm using my drama astrology deck. That's just soap opera after soap opera, and then we're clarifying with my deck and some tarot. Okay, first card out is optimism. That's good. Let's see. Secrets, idealism, control, adaptability at the bottom of the deck. Friendship, submission, don't love that. Protection, choice. Okay. Ooh. Scandal. Okay, well, we'll see what comes out. I don't want to get too hyped, Cancer, at that. This is going to be it's going to be interesting, but we'll see if I get upset or not. Okay. Moon in Sag is your first card out. So I do get that, I'm trying to connect with this energy. So somebody is kind of, I'm trying to think of how to, because your moon is like your inner feelings, right? Things that are hidden. Sagittarius is the 9th house of like higher knowledge. So somebody is kind of feeling more hopeful about things. I get that somebody is kind of trying to align with who, not so much emotionally, here we go. We are emotionally detaching from your past, and you are trying to align your desires towards what you want out of life. So it's more so about letting go of who you've been in the past and aligning with what you want. There is an energy of a relationship here. There's Cupid here. This is very much Chariot, which is the Cancer card, moving forward. At the bottom is the 3 ladies. So I do get, Moon is emotions. Sagittarius is the Knight of Wands. It might have been a situation that you were finding yourself falling for people that were insisting on keeping the relationship open-ended, go with the flow. We'll see, you could have been dealing with a lot of fuckboys before, and now you're kind of realizing that I'm above that type of behavior. I really want a genuine connection, and I want to grow. I want to expand. I want to connect with somebody that is going to align with who I want to be and support my growth, rather than trying to kind of control my expansion here by, I don't know, putting me in a position where they're juggling with multiple people. They're making me feel bad about myself. Venus and Scorpio. Venus actually just moved into Scorpio yesterday, and tropical astrology secrets here. You have been dealing with, because it's Venus. So 8th house is like traumas, it's the occult, it's sexual energy, and it's power. It's Pluto as well. So it's that like tower energy, transformations, ending, and, the death card. Endings, death, transformation. So I do get that there has been some sort of death when it comes to your love life with Venus here. You are starting to recognize that the people that you were dealing with were very in and out, were very not prioritizing who you are, and you're letting go of people like that. Sun in Aquarius, I get that you're putting more of your focus now into building friendships, into building communities, into maybe even humanitarianism. You're trying to put more of your focus on building a community. You're putting less of your focus on, chasing after people that hid things from you and that might have used your past traumas against you or as a way to control you. There is an energy of, it's interesting that, it starts with Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter, and it ends with Saturn and Jupiter. 10th house, Capricorn, ruled by Saturn. Saturn is the planet of control and restricting, karma, mastering lessons, working hard to master lessons before you can move forward. With Jupiter here, Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So expanding, restricting, that's a very uncomfortable energy when it comes to 10th house, your social status, your career. So you've been feeling restricted when it comes to your career, when it comes to, everybody kind of is right now with your social status. It's not like, you can really get out there that often with, the current state of affairs. So I get that you are trying to align more with your community. And I also get that you're trying to kind of release restrictions you've put on yourself when it comes to who you want to be. You might even be realizing, Cancer, that the type of people that you were entertaining did not prioritize you, did not really treat you well, but it was like who you thought that you should be with, who you had been told you should be with. And for some of you, it might, because 10th house is the father, it might you might be dating people out of a father wound here. You might have dealt with a father that was kind of dismissive, that didn't really acknowledge your feelings or didn't prioritize you. You had a strained relationship with your father where you may have, tried to perform to get this person's attention. It might have been a situation where you had a lot of siblings and your father didn't really take the time to, see you individually, support you as an individual. So, you have discovered that you kind of subconsciously fall for people that, don't prioritize you and that ignore you and that don't listen to you when you speak. And you find yourself trying to, perform for attention there. Adaptability, friendship, protection, and then submission. So I do get here, there's a lot of moon cards. There's 4 moon cards. There's Gemini moon, Cancer moon, Aries moon, Sagittarius moon. So there's a lot of work going on right now, Cancer, when it comes to your emotions, your inner state, and who you kind of are beneath it all, who you truly are at the core. You're finding more optimism now and flexibility. Again, I get that you are kind of moving away from this feeling of control. But, there is the Venus and Pisces, submission. there is an energy here where you had a relationship with somebody, you have a tendency to go towards people that are very controlling. And it's a weird energy because it's like they're non-committal, but they're controlling. They kind of use the fact that they're non-committal to control you. You know, if you do this, if you do that, you know, somebody that tries to get you to perform for their love, basically. And it comes from a father wound. Somebody did not feel loved or seen by their father figure in their life. So they go for people that make them feel unseen and not heard, not appreciated, and then do this by juggling you with others and making you compete with other people. But it's a kind of like a manipulation tactic that these people use to control you. And you know, with the songbird here is very much an energy like you have a voice, and you've been made to feel like your voice isn't important by the people that you have aligned with in relationships. With Mars and Mars in Libra here, I do get that you do have a choice, obviously a choice presenting itself here. I mean, Spirit is calling for you to have adaptability, to kind of be flexible in who you're willing to become friends with, and to protect yourself. Mars and, Moon in Aries, protect yourself here when it comes to stepping away from people that try to force you into submission in relationships by not making you feel heard. I don't know, somebody has a wound around that, and you need to be careful around people that it's like relationships where you can say how you feel, you can say what you want, and it's like this person will just flat out ignore you and then expect you just to go along. Yeah, idolizing. Somebody is I'm having a hard time finding the words. Somebody is at risk of idolizing people that make you feel less than, and they do this as a way to submit. So with Mars in the 7th house, I do get that you have a choice on what you align with. So you're kind of at a crossroads here. And with, you know, Capricorn and Jupiter and, you know, Moon in Sag, or the beginning and end cards here, it's significant that the way to expand here is to rely less on what people want from you and what you think will look good to others, especially when it comes to what your father wants from you, what you think you need to do to appease your father, because you have to kind of understand, Cancer, that you can't perform someone into loving you the way that you need to be loved, because that comes from they're just not able to do that. And it's kind of something that we have to realize as adults and kind of go back and do some work on ourselves when it comes to feeling not heard or seen or appreciated in childhood, is recognizing that, you know, they are your parent, and as a child you look at your parents like they're a superhero, and if my parent doesn't, you know, really take an interest in me, that means that there's something wrong with me. You know, it means that there's something wrong with your parent, that, you know, maybe your parent is just kind of cold, or, you know, they weren't shown love in their childhood, so they don't know how to show love. You know, maybe your parent just, they don't know how to express their feelings. I mean, that's really common with fathers, with men, that they don't know how to express their feelings because they weren't taught how as children. And often when men express feelings, you know, even little boys, it's boys don't cry, you need to be tough, you know, stop crying, I'll give you something to cry about. It's, you know, you're kind of taught from an early age that you do not show any emotions. So, you know, that's kind of gone on for forever. So, you know, a lot of men get to be where they're adults and they're fathers and they're having children and they don't know how to show emotions. You know, especially if they have a child being a Cancer that is emotional and that does need a lot of nurturing and support and does kind of rely on, you know, yeah, see, like a little koala here, you needed more support as a child, and somebody's father wasn't providing you with the support. So you feel wounded and you feel not heard. So you perform when it comes to your 10th house. So social standing and your career, you feel like you need to kind of plan what you do, who you're seen with, who you associate with, what type of work you do based on what would get approval from a father figure with the 10th house. But, you know, take it how it resonates. So because you have that wound, anybody that is able to play on that wound, that you're not good enough and you need to, you know, this is what you could do to earn my love. Well, you know, I changed my mind. It's called moving of the goalposts and abuse. It's where if you were to just meet these expectations I have of you, then I would, you know, love you. I would show you the affection that you're desiring. And once you get there, they've changed. And people, abusive people are able to do this and do this and do this. And it gets to a point that you may not want to share your voice anymore, because it's anytime that I express that I'm not happy, anytime I express that I want something different, that this isn't working, I'm attacked, you know, verbally attacked, or what little bit of love that you're showing me is completely withdrawn. So it makes you it puts you in a position where you don't want to share your feelings at all. Ooh. Someone's feeling lusty. My lust card came out. So again, I get a fuckboy type energy here, that you might have dealt with people that lust after you, and it's like they don't appreciate who you actually are. They don't appreciate, you know, your voice. It's just like they want to put you kind of in a cage and see you as like, you know, a trophy, as an object, as something to be viewed, rather than heard and appreciated. What's coming out is return to sender, protect your energy, and then confidence here. So I do get that Cancer, for some of you, it's like you're kind of at a crossroads right now where you have to put a little bit more aggression into who you're partnering with. I get that you have a relationship coming towards you, but it's kind of like, I mean, I've dealt with this with clients. I've worked with clients before that were like, that will tell me, you know, I was single for a long time, and then it's like all of a sudden my ex came back, like somebody that I was casually dating wants to be serious, you know, somebody that I was friends with a few years ago, haven't talked to forever. Like it's like they have like 4 or 5 different like dating prospects come up at once, you know, and it's kind of like the universe testing you. Have you really completed this lesson? What do you want? So I get here that it comes with not only who you're allowing, you know, into bed with you, but also who you're being friends with. You need to be more adaptable here and learn how to protect yourself from people that just want to take advantage of you and use these wounds against you. Somebody has really high expectations here. It's saying your third eye is right, third eye wide open, intuition is right, clinging to bad habits, seeking comfort in bad habits, and then take a rest. I do get here that you really need to protect your energy right now, Cancer, especially with Venus in Scorpio. It does, Scorpio is your 5th house of casual encounters. And if you're a Cancer rising, it's your 5th house of casual sex, casual dating, fun. So with Venus here, it's going to bring in a lot of loving energy towards, it's going to bring in a lot of loving energy, Venusian energy in your dating life. So people are going to be attracted to you, but it's kind of, yeah, your friends as well, because 5th house is like going out, having fun. be careful who you're entertaining and who you're allowing into your life here, because I do get that people are going to be feeling, yeah, the take a risk is coming back out. Somebody is wanting to move towards you. It's third party at the bottom of the deck, so somebody might be wanting to move towards you here. Somebody that deals with third parties, you might have a fuckboy situation here. Yeah, wasting time. There is somebody, Cancer, there's somebody here that has in the past, I get that you've had a sexual relationship with this person. They are hoping to come back towards you and kind of get you into bed with them. This person is very manipulative and secretive, and I get that they kind of use sex to control you in some way. They are wasting their time with this, because I get that you've kind of learned this lesson, but there might be some blockages when it comes to your community with your friends here. With Sun in the 11th, I get that there is, because it's self-sabotage blockage, I get that, you know, somebody might be sabotaging themselves when it comes to what they're allowing into their life. Surrender, the universe has this under the control. Stop caring so much what people think about you. You have to surrender this desire to, you know, win people over with achievements, with, you know, who you're dealing with. You get what I'm saying? Somebody has a blockage and they self-sabotage because they are reluctant to kind of do what they want to do. Sun in Aquarius in the 11th house. Aquarius is the sign of rebellion, of going against the grain, of individualism and innovation. I get the more that you stop caring so much what people think about you and what people want from you, and you just do what you want to do, even if that's a little weird. I even get being a little bit weird. That's going to help you align with people that are better for you. And you really need to be careful right now in your choices of who you are partnering with, because with that energy in your 5th house, casual, 6th house is day to day, and then 7th house is like partnership. So really be careful of who you are giving time and energy into, because you meet people in the 5th house, and then as you spend more time with them day to day in your 6th house, they will move to your 7th house. So you don't want to invite people into long-term partnerships with you if they're really not good for you. If there's somebody that is able just to kind of play off of your wounds that you have. Okay. Page of Cups. Somebody is wanting to come towards you, flirt with you, get your attention here. They're wanting to, I get this is two sides. You have to feel into the energy of this person, because it's take a risk, go for it, and then someone's feeling lusty under optimism. So if it's someone from your past coming back that has been a fuckboy, that has made you feel bad about yourself, that has kind of made you feel like they don't hear you or see you for who you are, I would not go for it. But, you know, if this is somebody that you feel is in alignment with, you know, where you want to go in life, it's a split energy here. Yeah, for some of you, it's an energy that there are multiple people here. There are two different people here. Hierophant and the Emperor. Yeah, there's a divine couple here. You saw me shuffle. There is a commitment, soul contract between divine counterparts, the Sun, Ace of Cups. Yeah, you have the Lovers under that, guys. You saw me shuffle this. You have, look at that, blessing of a relationship, your divine counterpart is coming in, but I get that you have other people around you that are taking notice of you that aren't good for you and that might be trying to come towards you. So you have offers of love coming in. I do get that somebody is kind of watching you. You might have a lot of attention on you right now, especially if you are a Cancer rising, because like I said, you have Venus right now, the planet of, you know, the Venusian planet of love, romance. That's in your house of dating. There is going to be attention around people wanting to date you, wanting to have fun with you. Somebody is serious, wanting a commitment with you, wanting, it's divine partnership, a sure thing. Somebody is wanting commitment with you, but I do get that the Chariot, which is you, the Devil, which is Capricorn. So again, moving forward from these 10th house pressures, it might be that the person for you is not the typical person. For some of you, it's an Aquarius that you're going to be dealing with. Somebody needs to reject 4 of Cups, the King of Pentacles. So typically the King of Pentacles would be somebody that you would want to commit to. This is somebody that is serious, that is stable, that wants commitment. King of Pentacles is a father energy. I get here, again, somebody has a father wound, and there are people that you entertain that you feel like are in alignment with what would, you know, who you're supposed to be with, but it's not really where your heart is. So, letting go of what you feel like you need to be with, who you feel like you need to be with, and going with where your heart lies. Because there is a King of Swords here and a King of Pentacles, and the cards are coming out, 4 of Cups, King of Pentacles, rejecting the King of Pentacles and waiting and holding back for the King of Swords. I get that there is somebody here that went cold on you. Again, it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. Somebody that went cold on you before. It's because this person is very analytical and logical. They had strong feelings for you. It was a divine partnership. So obviously it's a twin flame, a soulmate. It's somebody that there is a very strong connection. This person went cold on you, backed away from you. Because I get that as they're coming up as a Aquarius type energy, this person is detached from their feelings. And, you know, having a lot of feelings towards somebody, you know, meeting a soulmate, meeting a twin flame, it is very, you know, it's, you meet this person and it's like, I know this person, you know, they feel familiar, they feel safe, and you have a lot of intense feelings for them all of a sudden. So it's like this person, it scared them and they backed away. So there is somebody that there was a good connection with, and they ghosted, they backed away, they went cold on you all of a sudden. There is another person here that is lustful, and that with King of Pentacles, they might be older. It might be somebody that is financially stable. It's somebody that seems like the better option on paper, Cancer. But I get that somebody is a Page of Cups. So it's like somebody's wanting to communicate love. Somebody is wanting to give you an offer. Somebody is a divine partner here. And it's somebody that you need to wait for. So I get that, again, you have a choice when it comes to who you want to partner with. For a lot of you, it's in Aquarius is the one that somebody has Aquarius in their chart. Maybe it's the Aquarius is the better person for you. It's an energy here, Cancer, where it's waiting for the one that truly has your heart and not going for the one that you think is like the better option on paper, what aligns more with who you think you should be. You know, letting go of these societal pressures and going with is what is truly meant for you. 10 of Wands. It's somebody feels burdened here, and it's somebody that kept a lot of secrets from you, was very manipulative towards you, might have, you know, told you that they didn't want commitment or might have been in a relationship with you. They were unfaithful. This is somebody that is wasting their time here, wasting your time. It's a burden. They're a burden. It's funny. The 10 of Wands here says God humiliating the proud. It's almost like there's somebody from your past that treated you poorly, that it feels almost like abusive, like this person intentionally used your wounds against you to try to take your voice away from you. This person is wanting to come back towards you now. It's a karmic, obviously, and they feel burdened. It's like we have to move on. It's a split energy. I get there's two different energies. You have more than one person that's interested in you, and they're both showing up. 8 of Wands. Somebody is wanting to speak with you. There is an energy of self-sabotage, being stubborn, but somebody is wanting to speak with you. Somebody feels burdened that they're not speaking to you. They watch you online. They feel strong attraction towards you, and they're just going to go for it. They're just going to tell you that they have feelings for you, that they want to be with you. This is somebody, I get, Cancer, has not expressed their feelings towards you. There is another person that is manipulative, that is controlling, that might make money, or they care a lot about social status. This person uses little breadcrumbing. I love you, I want to be with you, just not yet. I don't know what I want yet. There is somebody here that uses your wounds against you. And then there's somebody that has gone cold and not expressed their love before. Take it how it resonates. 9 of Cups. You're going to get what you wish for. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. You are going to get what you want here. Healing. It is when you release your desire to control the way people see you and control how others feel about you. You can't control the way that other people feel about you. You can't perform somebody into loving you. And somebody that shows you a lot of love at the beginning and then they go cold, that's not an energy of you did something wrong and you need to perform. That's an energy of they were love bombing and playing a character to get you hooked, and then once they feel like they have you, they start to treat you bad. You need to start to recognize that the way that people treat you on a daily basis, prolonged basis, that's who they truly are. Not when they want something, not when you're moving away, not when this person cheated on you, treated you shitty, and as soon as you try to move on, suddenly they love you. Suddenly, that's not somebody that has really changed. So as soon as you start to surrender your desire to control how you're perceived by other people, you will start to align with people that are really meant for you and see you for who you are. But it does require you to make choices and who you are partnering with, and to be adaptable in the type of people that you allow into your life, both friendships and relationships. Okay, it's long enough. I will see you guys again. If you want to join us for Sunday, Soulful Sundays, that will be tomorrow. If not, I will see you next week. Bye.